Hello and welcome to the Thursday night GT3 Championship from Race Department on Project Cars. Round 15, the sprint race at Catalunya. Unfortunately there is no qualifying grids, but I can tell you Matt put it on pole ahead of Andrew and Jeremy. So let's see how the race unfolds. As the lights went out, Matt got a good launch, although the same couldn't be said for Andrew as he bogged down a little bit at the start. But on the run down to turn 1, Andrew's Mercedes managed to get back into second. As this time we had a good clean getaway, everyone managing to get through the opening corners unscathed. Andrew had a big moment at turn 3, just about holding on without losing too much time. Replay from Andrew now. As you can see, he gets his wheels just inside the curb, flinging the back end out, but well held. Frank was looking to make an impact on the faster boys, but rubbed them up the wrong way as he forced Adam and Liam off the track in this attempted manoeuvre. After a good qualifying position, Jeremy was looking for a good haul of points, but came under early pressure from Benji. And it seemed like he'd held them off. Until a slight mistake on the exit of the chicane allowed Benji an easy position. And that mistake consequently put him under pressure from feature race winner Dom, as he put his Aston Martin down the inside at turn 1, and he made it look easy as he moved up to 5th. Dom could see the podium positions driving away from him down the road, so it was crucial that he got past Benji as quickly as possible. But Benji put up a resilient defensive barrier, and Dom couldn't quite get round the outside here. All this meant Jeremy had half a chance into the chicane to get past Dom, but there was contact. Dom was undeterred, but unfortunately for Jeremy, he lost out to Amari, Liam and Adam, dropping him all the way down to 9th place. Or did he? As he was coming back at them down the straight, had the inside line for turn 1. He managed to salvage one position to 8th, and after all that the positions reversed. Adam was now ahead of Liam, with Jeremy in 8th and Amari in the 9th place. Amari knew he had to get back past Jeremy as soon as possible, but there was contact at turn 13, spearing both drivers into the wall. Jeremy did let Amari back through, but the damage had already been done. Meanwhile, Dom was still putting relentless pressure on Benji. As he looked to go round the outside at turn 1, Benji missed his braking point and Dom's car just still is immovable, as even with contact he managed to swoop round the outside to move up to 4th, and his next target was the podium. Benji was starting to sweat as he had Adam in one mirror and Liam in the other as they came down into the hairpin. Liam looked to go round the outside but ran wide onto the runoff. As he rejoined, he was side by side with Adam, and there was contact into turn 12. Both drivers managed to stay on the road though. Liam, having the inside line for turn 13, secured the position. But Benji lived to fight another day. Back at the front, Matt was still leading, Andrew was in second, and Gaz was in third. But Season 3 champion Gazza was increasingly putting pressure on Season 1 champion Andrew as he looked for a way round the outside at turn 4. But the Infinite Racing driver held strong for now. A little bit further back and Benji had been caught again by Liam. But Benji's Great Wall of China was still well and truly intact. But Liam had other ideas as he travelled the length and breadth of China to get all the way round the outside in a superb move into 4th position. Benji in shell shock. The cracks were starting to show and Adam was in penetrative mood as he found an opening and slipped inside at turn 4. Safe to say Benji did not enjoy that. Towards the back end of the top 10, Frank and Jeremy found themselves in a tussle. And Jeremy made the most of Frank running slightly wide on the exit of turn 5 and made a very good move under braking into turn 7. Back at the front and with time running out, Andrew knew he needed to do something soon if he was going to win this race. And he did just that as he looked to go round the outside at turn 1. Matt outbraked himself, and with Andrew's experience he was not going to miss this opportunity to get a switchback. Matt wanted this lead back. As he looked down the inside at turn 4, a slight bit of contact. Andrew managed to hold it all together. However, Gaz was now in a prime position to make the most of any other mistakes. And the mistake was just what happened from Matt as he ran wide at turn 5. Andrew held the lead and Gaz took second. It wasn't long until Matt fell into the clutches of Dom, but he held him off into turn 1. However, Dom was lining him up from turn 2 and 3 for a move down the inside at turn 4. And Dom duly dispatched his victim to put him into the 3rd place and on the podium. Back at the front, and Gaz was putting increasing pressure on the Mercedes of Andrew. But he just couldn't find a way through. And with every corner he was stuck behind the leader. The Team America Aston Martin of Dom was closing the gap. On the last lap, Andrew was still defending into every corner, but at the hairpin he locked up and ran slightly wide. Fortunately for Andrew, Gaz wasn't quite close enough to make the move, and by this time Dom had caught up and joined the party. Gaz was in the now not so favoured position of attacking and defending. But there wasn't enough time, and Andrew held on to claim his 4th win of the season, equalling Gaz's tally, who picked up his 8th podium of the season. Dom completed the podium in his strongest weekend yet. Matt will have mixed emotions with finishing 4th. Liam pipped Adam to 5th. Benji spun across the line in 7th. And Jeremy beat Frank home for 8th. In the drivers' standings, Gaz was able to limit the damage of Andrew's win by finishing directly behind him. Liam moved further clear of the absent Ben in 3rd. Dom moved up 2 places into 5th after a win and a 3rd place this weekend, which means Adam and Benji moved down to 6th and 7th respectively. Amari didn't finish the sprint race, so he's been caught slightly by Matt, who added 12 points to his tally. And Jeremy and Frank both managed to add points this weekend, and they remain 11th and 12th. In the Constructors, Spam Fritters Racing had 3 podiums this weekend, thus extending their lead over Infinite Racing despite Andrew's win. O&M are still in a secure 3rd place, while Team America moved further clear of Max Power Racing in 4th, and Wacky Racing had another decent haul of points this weekend to close slightly on the rest of the pack. Next time out, we're at the infamous Nordschleife for a 2-hour endurance, but who will have the concentration to bring it home in one piece? Join us next time.